You're the Luigi to my Luigi. Read by me, Asamon. Disclaimer, this is done in one session, so there will be mistakes. Just deal with it. Hi, my name is Luigi, and I have a problem. I am in love with a man named Luigi, but I am not gay! Exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It all started when I was a young boy, but my father did not take me into the city. My Chemical Romance reference. And I met a beautiful boy named Luigi, and brother Mario said that we cannot be together. But what does he know? That's right, nothing. Uh, uh, the thing about the thing about this magnificently majestic boy is that I only see him when I look into the mirror, and then I am happy. But he is not me. He is Luigi, my soulmate. My ugly and stupid brother Mario says that I am just lonely, but he is stupid and doesn't understand our relationship. Then, one night, I was sick and tired of seeing him in the mirror, so I held a ritual and stood in front of the mirror chanting, Luigi, 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 blah 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 blah, you get it, you know. Then suddenly, the most beautiful creature I have ever seen jumped out of the mirror with a blinding light. It was Luigi! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, one exclamation mark. Luigi, my one true love, I exclaimed. Luigi flipped his dark, majestic mustache. I am so tired of being trapped in that goddamn mirror for so long. My eyes widened. Who was this Smexy with two X's? Boy, and why was he so mysterious and dark? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, dash. Luigi looked at me with a hunger in his dark and brooding eyes, and I felt VV intimidated by him. He took a mysterious step towards me mysteriously. Luigi, what are you doing? Luigi chuckled darkly in talk of his glorious green head accessory. I stared at his shiny hair and felt myself turn bright red as my breath hitched. Like what you see? I nodded timidly, undeniably aroused. Luigi took a large stride towards me and looked into my eyes. Luigi, he growled. Luigi, I growled back shyly. He did not want me to growl at him, I could tell, and I knew I had made a mistake. It reminded me of my evil father, Bowser, who always growled and never said anything else. Edgy. I felt a single tear fall down my shy face. Suddenly, Luigi seemed to realize that I was having flashbacks, and he gently caressed the side of my face. He slowly leaned in, but at the last second, bowed his head. Are you okay if we do this, and by that I mean go further, if you know what I mean, wonky face? He said, seductively. Yes, because you be beautiful and hot and stuff, and please remember I am not gay, I replied. Chapter Dos. Luigi brought his gloved hand down my chest and very softly caressed my quivering body. Luigi, I stuttered nervously. Shh, Luigi murmured, sensually. He began to unbutton my overalls, and I felt exposed, wearing only my green shirt, but that was not on for very long. Luigi began to remove his overalls as well, and soon we were both naked. Oh wow, mamma mia, I said loudly. Before I knew it, things were escalating. Luigi admired my bootay. Even though his was identical, I longingly stared at his naked front area, wink wonk, winky face, and he noticed my staring. Like what you see? Luigi winked suggestively, and I felt my heart skip a beat because of this beautiful man. No homo, though. I expressed my contemplation. Yeah, but not in a gay way, though. Luigi nodded in agreement. I also am not gay, so I agree that you do not have a very nice bootay in a non-homo way, Luigi stated. I blushed like an anime schoolgirl at that comment. Soon before I knew it, his you-know-what, ding-dong, was in my you-know-what, bootay, exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Mamma mia, I moaned. Luigi pulled out and looked down at me while we both panted because that was some good sex, spelt S-E-C-K-S. I just did a sex with someone identical to me. I think that cancels out the gay, I said shyly, in a shy way. Yes, neither of us are gay, so it does not count, Luigi said, and I agreed. We are not gay, so it does not count when we do stuff. We are just bros doing bro things. I lay down in bed, and the blankets were warm on my naked body, and then Luigi laid down, too, and we fell asleep. But then we woke up and it was morning. Oh no, I forgot. I have to see my ugly, stupid brother Mario today, and his pretty but really fucking stupid wife Peach, and their 10.4 kids today. Come with me, Luigi, or I will be bored, I said to my no-homo lover. Okay, I will come because I think Mario is annoying. You should not deal with him and his 10.4 mustachioed kids all alone, Luigi replied. Thank you, you are such a nice and beautiful man. Soon we were at Mario's castle, and my growly father, Bowser, was there too! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I gulped, and Luigi held my hand, and we walked into the castle, and ignored the screaming of Mario's 10.4 children. Luigi, what are you doing? Mario asked skeptically, and looked at my hands and joined Luigi's. This is my naughty gay lover, and I don't need you to judge me because you are rich and famous and live in a castle with your happily married wife and 10.4 kids, because Luigi and I are happy, I yelled. There is no one there, you dumb green rip-off version of me, Mario snapped. I began to tear up and ran out of the stupid castle. My father, Bowser! It's in all caps, so I had to yell. Yelled at me to come back because all he does is yell! Luigi ran after me, and we ran all the way back to my house, which is in an undisclosed location, not the mansion, because the mansion is not good, and Luigi hugged me. Thank you for going with me, even though we were not there for long, because Mario is stupid and ugly and does not understand our relationship, I sniffled. Our relationship is a perfect one, but there is no problem because people don't seem to understand that we are not gay. Chapter 3. The next day was sunny and bright, but I was the opposite because that ugly and stupid Mario put me in a bad mood. But Luigi did not want me to be in a bad mood, so we decided to head out. Why don't we go out and do whatever it is couples do? Luigi suggested. I agreed because I wanted to show off my beautiful, whatever he was to me, because who wouldn't? If you had a boyfriend like Luigi, which you don't because there is no one else like him except me and he is mine, then you would want to show him off too. We made our way downtown to the park. When we got there, I was shocked! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark. It was my ex. Waluigi! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, one. What are you doing here? Wah! I'm here on the date with my new and improved boyfriend, no homo, called Luigi, who is much more handsomer than you, I replied sassily. Luigi? Wah! What is he then? Waluigi said stupidly, because that's what he is. He is right here, you stupid meatball! Exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark! I shouted at him, but he probably couldn't hear me through his thick skull. Waluigi, the dumb idiot's fat, greasy mustache, started trembling slightly, though that might have just been the wind. You and your mustache is a disgrace to me and everyone that has a mustache in this franchise, but not Mario because he ugly and stupid, I told Mario, matter-of-factly. Luigi, who was standing next to me, punched Waluigi, but Waluigi didn't move! Exclamation mark, one, exclamation mark. What kind of sorcery? Wah! How dare you, Luigi? You have disgraced my kind! Wah! Waluigi screeched. Your kind? I stuttered. Yes, wah! I am not like you, Luigi's, for I am a witch! Wah ha ha! Waluigi bellowed, growing bigger and bigger by the second, his mustache glowing with rage. Luigi yelled at me to run because Waluigi began to catch fire, and that is concerning, but I was frozen to the spot in fear. Oh god, I think I just puked a little. Oh god. Waluigi muttered something in a foreign tongue, but it was too quiet and foreign to make out. Wah! I have cursed you, Luigi's! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, one! Exclamation mark, 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 exclamation mark! Oh, god, that killed my throat. Waluigi screamed in a spoopy voice. Luigi grabbed my chair. My arm. I don't know why I said chair. My arm, and we left that park and ran back to my home, and I began to quiver in fear. What if you really is a witch and he cursed us? The guy's mustache was glowing for Toad's sake, I said very scaredly. This was really doing me a frighten. He was probably just trying to spook you, my little meatball. My little meatball. Luigi said calmly, but his voice had an undertone of scare. I nodded uncertainly and shyly. If we really were cursed and we aren't, then we can make it through this as we have been in a strong and faithful relationship for almost 3 days now. We can make it through anything, Luigi said, and I felt better knowing that he was by my side. We can make it through this dumb curse and be in a good relationship as long as we weren't gay. Chapter 4. The next day, I discovered that Luigi and also me had a problemo. Suddenly, our mustaches were going super fast. Too fast to handle. They were already down to our waists. Mamma mia, Luigi exclaimed. We have been accursed. Luigi grabbed a pair of mustache trimmers and tried to chop off our magical mustaches, to no avail. Will they ever stop growing? What if I become Luigi Rapunzel? That can't happen, I began to tear up. Mamma mia, oh my meatball, Luigi cried out again. Our sadness was interrupted when we had heard a knock on the door. Luigi stuffed his overgrown mustache into his overalls and entered the door. It was Murdoch Nichols and 2D from the Gorillas! What the fuck? Murdoch grunted and looked at Luigi. What is up with your mustaches? They're normally on fleek, but something feels wrong today, Murdoch questioned suspiciously. Oi, Murdoch, just leave them alone, 2D said quietly in his barely understandable British voice. Murdoch looked at 2D, looking like he was considering putting him in a cannon and shooting him all the way to Nebraska. Instead, he grunted again. Poor 2D does not deserve this abuse. Luigi told him that he would explain the mustaches if they didn't tell anyone, not even the rest of the band, and the Gorillas agreed. And so Luigi explained that they were cursed by a wicked witch known as Waluigi! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Murdoch and 2D were shocked by the information. Waluigi, he used to be in the Gorillas. In fact, I used to date him many years ago when Gorillas was a baby band, Murdoch told us. Mamma mia, I shouted. I used to date him before I knew Luigi, my soulmate! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Oh god, I puked more. Exclamation mark. Oh god. Suddenly, Murdoch and I had formed a new bond, one that would tie our souls together for many years to come, but not romantically because I belonged with my ungay, very straight lover, Luigi. Chapter 5. As I was staring into Murdoch's eyes, feeling as though I had known him for many moons, I felt 2D stared in dismay that Murdoch was having a bond with me. I jerked away, not looking into his eyes, then panicked and hid behind Luigi, aka my not-gay lover. As my mustache kept growing, a little mushroom man popped out. I screeched, Luigi, a creature just popped out of my mustache! And so my lover, not gay, ran off to grab a pan from the kitchen. He came back screaming, Not today, Satan! And he was running around trying to kill that little creature. Murdoch and 2D slowly and carefully left the room. My neighbors are going to kill me. Suddenly, Luigi stepped on his long and bootyful mustache and tripped. Another creature had plopped out of Luigi's mustache. I went to grab my golden iPhone 7 with 64 gigabytes, not to brag or anything, and called 911. As I was waiting for a 911 operator to pick up, my ugly, stupid brother Mario picked up. Stupid, ugly brother, I asked curiously, recognizing his atrocious voice from anywhere. I sat there for 5 minutes in complete silence until, Luigi! I would have rather died with these little creatures in my beard than talk to the stupid, ugly brother of mine who was a 911, oh god, not 911, 911 operator somehow. I hung up. More and more little mushroom men came out of mine and Luigi's mustache. I thought of the most amazing thing. Hey, Luigi, I said. There's a lot of mushroom up in here. A happy face. I sat there waiting for a laugh to exit his mouth, but nope. Tough crowd. But then suddenly, poof! Cosmo and Wanda showed up. Where's Timmy? Wait, oh god, wrong voice. Where's the Timmy? I asked immediately. They looked at each other and looked back at me and said, He doesn't believe in fairies anymore. I sat there shook and stunned. I asked them if there was a way they could help me and Luigi. Cosmo nodded. I didn't know you were gay. You finally left the closet. Then my lover Luigi explained, we're not the gay. We're straight. We're just the soulmates. See, there's no homo in that sentence at all. Cosmo and Wanda just stared at each other in confusion. I interrupted their little staring contest and asked one more time, is there any way you can fix my lover's mustache? They said yes, but they would have to find a sacred book of mustaches. I asked, can me and Luigi help? They said yes. So we packed up everything and started our amazing mustache adventure. Chapter 6. As we were walking down the street, a large, black, professional-looking vehicle sped past us, and out jumped 21 pilots! Not 21 pilots, SMH fake fans, exclamation mark, exclamation one, exclamation mark. Josh Dunn swished his urine-esque, ironically sunny, he is not sunny, he is dark and mysterious and meaningful and deep, hair. Taylor John Sif groaned slightly, and then broke out into some depressing and very deep poetry. It brought us all to tears, including the apathetic Murdoch, who is back now, BT dubs. Tiller nodded his head and said, thanks for allowing my click stay alive. 21 pilot symbol. How did you speak your logo? This is a spoken conversation, I asked. Tyrannizing Joseph just nodded his head angstily, muttering, stay straight, and love the click under his breath. Luigi and Tyrannosaurus. No, Luigi asked Tyrannosaurus, what is a click? Jester dropped his drum set at the question. He was holding it the whole time, by the way. Typewriter took a deep breath and put on his circular glasses. The clique is a strong group of misfits and deep people across the globe with hearts of gold and souls that are pitch black, like my hands in most of the videos. The clique is always there, but each other will never stop trying to overcome the darkness within not only their lives, but themselves as well. It's so our fan base, said Gibberish from the back, who was carrying his drums again. So typical. Do you know where to find the sacred book of mustaches? Luigi questioned. Typo looked shocked for a moment before covering his eyes with his red beanie and said, I may not know, but I know who knows. His name is Brandon Urin. Jab gasped at the mention of his name. He lives on top of a mysterious mountain in a very isolated location. I can give you directions, but it will require much strength and personal cleansing in order to find him and gain some of his wisdom, Terrence said in a majestic way. Typhoon gave us many complicated directions, but Luigi has an excellent memory, so it's okay. And when you meet Brandon, he will only let you make one wish, so choose it wisely, Tyke warned us. We thanked the emo duo, feeling as though we had infinite deepness and knowledge on existentialism. Thank you, Don and Tiles. Goodbye for now, I said. The end.